Um, I want to talk about a couple of things. The question I've been getting a lot is how do you start with immediate traffic sources, right? How do you get traffic going, and then how do you kind of build from there? Okay, so I've sent out the survey. I've sent out a survey to you guys. Yeah, it was a few days ago, maybe a week ago or something like that. Some of you guys just got it maybe a few days ago, depending on where you are in the sequence in the process of going through the trainings. But you should receive a survey where I ask you some questions, like how long you've been in the industry, and the results have been quite shocking, to be honest with you. So a lot of people are in this industry, and you're from 6 months up to a year. That's like overwhelming majority. And then on a scale of 1 to 10, of like 0 to 10, okay, I should say, I said, look, 0 being you're not satisfied with your results, and then 10 being like you're totally satisfied, everything is cool, right, and you don't need anything. Where are you at on this scale? Right, and something like 92% of people, last time I checked, they are ranking on average at about 3, okay, on a 0 to 10 scale. So a lot of people in our industry are not satisfied with the results that they're getting. And the reason for that is not, and by the way, another question which was kind of important for me to know was, what are you doing, right? What are you promoting? Are you promoting an affiliate program? Do you promote somebody else's product? Do you build a network marketing company, right? Do you build a team? What are you doing? And so a lot of the responses that I got was, people saying, hey, I'm promoting somebody else's product as an affiliate. And I think the second one after that was, I'm a network marketer building a team, promoting a network marketing company. The cool thing is the stuff that you're learning and the stuff that you're going to be learning in video 3, which, by the way, will be released on Monday for you. All right. I was going to release it today. I did not want to overwhelm you with information. I did not. And it's not always about your abilities. It's not always about your this one ninja thing in your back pocket. It's not always about your endurance, although that's important, and all those tools are important, right? But I think the one with the better strategy is going to win, right? In business, the one with the best strategy always is going to win, okay? You guys seen me draw this, right? Traffic plus strategy equals conversions. Okay, everybody want to get conversion, and that's what your competition is doing, right? That's what my competition is doing. That's if you're promoting affiliate products as a ClickBank, affiliate. If you're running other offers, if you're promoting a company, right? People want to get traffic and they want to get conversions, right? Completely bypassing this. Well, this is the most important thing. And so what I want to do is I want to give you the whole equation, the whole enchilada. So that's what we're going to talk about. And also, good timing today for you guys. Floyd, you guys are rooting for Floyd. That's why you guys are Manny Floyd. It'll be interesting. Another really cool thing is right here with me at the office, I have one of faculty members for High Traffic Academy, and he's been Josh. He's been shooting videos nonstop for the last. Josh, when did you guys hear? About 2 days ago or so? 3 days ago. So he's been like shooting videos non-stop, going for 3 days, and still going to be here until Tuesday shooting stuff, including the weekend, including Saturday, including Sunday, all day, evenings and everything. So, and he is really, 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 really good at pay-per-click. Okay, in fact, that's his like area of expertise. And so I said, look, I want to do this, live stream, and let's just talk about different traffic strategies, different traffic methods that, anybody can apply really. Because everybody, like right now, when you look in, when it comes to strategy applies to a couple things. It applies to your conversions, right? And the way I want to run my business is, if you guys are taking notes, it might be useful for you to write this. The way that I want to run my business, I don't know about you. I don't know about your strategy, right? Where you're getting your information from. But, if we're getting, obviously we're getting bombarded with information on a daily basis. But what works for me is when I'm getting traffic, right? I want to, when my traffic gets to my site, before they even see the conversion, right? I want to engineer my traffic, right, strategically to be pre-framed coming into my site. And then I want them to, as they come through my site, I want them to be already pre-framed for what I have to offer on the back end without talking about that back end thing directly. Okay, if that makes sense. And when you guys watch video number 3, I'm actually going to show you examples. I'm going to show you specific case studies that you can apply and model after. And I think it'll be very, very useful for you. So if you're taking notes, you might want to write this down. For you to get best possible conversion, okay, is you don't focus on conversion, okay? You focus on creating an environment for your prospect to literally come to you and hunt you down, right, and ask you to buy your stuff. That's ultimately where you want to be. And the good news is, it doesn't matter where you are right now, where if you're just getting started, if you have been online for a little bit, right? Contrary to popular belief, contrary to what a lot of these gurus are teaching us, and a lot of gurus were teaching me, right, back in 2005, 2000, and early 2006 when I got started, where everybody was like, hey, here's what you gotta do, here's what you gotta do, right? I don't know if you guys remember, there was what was that? Now it's Facebook. It used to be, what was that? MySpace. There you go. It used to be MySpace. If you guys remember on MySpace, right? A lot of these, when that thing came out, a lot of the gurus were teaching us, and including YouTube, when YouTube was starting to become popular, right? If you guys remember, in the description for each video, like the video description, if you remember, marketers used to put like, please subscribe, please subscribe, please subscribe, please subscribe, please subscribe, like 1,000,000 times, right? And it never made sense to me. But that's what the gurus were teaching at that time, right? And I'm just like, I'm looking at this, I'm like, it doesn't, like, why would you put, please subscribe to my channel like 1,000,000 times in your video description? It just doesn't, you sound desperate. You know what I mean? A lot of marketers are promoting, trying to get conversions, they're being desperate, and that's not the way to run business. So we're gonna talk about that, okay. Let's talk about, I wanna start from, give you guys a little bit of a, let's take a step back and, if I put myself in the shoes of somebody who's just getting started, right, don't have a lot of money, doesn't have a lot of experience, where do you start, okay? Here is how many of you guys are split testing your landing pages right now? Split testing your, your email capture pages? Give me a quick feedback here while I erase this. Writing over here. Hey guys, how many of you guys split testing stuff? Trying? Okay. No. Yep. No. Of course. Miles. Of course. You should be. Yep. My goodness. For those of you guys who are saying no, you are wasting so much money. You're wasting so much opportunity. It's not even funny, okay? Sometimes you want to always do a few things. Number one is again, if you care to follow this advice, it works for me. Okay, that's what I do. That's how I built my business. That's how I went from just, not having that $1.19 to my name to starting out borrowing the money, learning, staying up until 6 o'clock in the morning, just soaking everything in and applying as quickly as I possibly could, right? And creating my own perspective, and then seeing what was working, what was not working, and then scaling what was working, and then eliminating the things that did not work. And so, in the very beginning, what really allowed me to have this, to kind of step, across the line and start getting the commissions, is a couple of things. Is consciously making a decision to not depend on anybody for traffic. Okay, everything is going to start with you getting traffic. Okay, nothing. You can't make any sales without traffic. You can't convert anybody without traffic. Traffic is hugely important. In fact, traffic is like the blood in your body, right? If you don't have the blood, everything else can be healthy, but with no blood, you're not going to live, right? Without traffic, your business is not going to survive. It's just, that's just a fact, okay? A lot of marketers leave this traffic thing to, as like optional or secondary. They allow somebody else to run their campaigns, and that's fine, right? If you're a big company, if you're a big corporation, you don't want to, to focus on learning this traffic game or whatever, because it's changing all the time. For a marketer like myself, for a marketer like you, for a marketer who is online, right, we cannot leave that to chance. I want to have my own well of clean water to drink out of. Okay, and that's my traffic. I want to depend on that myself. How do I do that? Well, I'm going to do a couple things. I'm going to split test, right? I'm going to split test my traffic. All right? Traffic sources, I'm going to talk about that. And I'm going to split test my landing pages. Okay? Does that make sense? So how do I split test traffic? Well, I split test traffic by literally by investing a little bit of money into different traffic strategies, okay? Into different traffic getting avenues. So the easiest one is just for you to start tapping into other people's lists. That's like you can do that tonight. You can do that right away after I give you some. Actually, I'm actually going to give you one of the resources that you guys can check out tonight if you wanted to. There is other marketers in your industry, so it doesn't matter what you're doing, right? You can be in health and fitness. You can be pretty much in any niche. And if you do your research, I think a lot of you guys are in like network marketing, affiliate marketing type stuff, make money online type stuff, which is very easy. But chances are is whatever you're doing out there, there is other people doing the same thing, okay, or very similar thing. So me just getting started, I want to tap into somebody else's list, right? That would be like the shortest way for me to start getting traffic my way without spending a lot of money, okay? And what I want to do is I want to split test it. I want to combine, and then what I do is I'm going to split test, traffic source number 1, traffic source number 2, 3, 4, right? And I might get maybe 100 clicks from each, right? And then I want to see, how well that traffic converts to opt-ins, okay? There's 2 things that's important, 3 things. Number of visitors, number of opt-ins, and then number of sales, okay? That is, turning into customers. And then those customers, if you take care of them the right way, if you do certain things in a certain way, they'll be your loyal followers and fans, and you can, if as long as you promote something that you truly believe in, and you're not just in it to make a quick buck, right? You can build yourself a very loyal following, which is obviously always nice. How I'm going to split test this traffic is if you have, let's say if I had, $300 or $500 or $1,000 to get started, right? I would buy, anywhere from 100 to 300 clicks per, right? Or solo ads per like each of these resources, right? And then what I want to do is I want to take a look at the results, and I want to create my own spreadsheet. That's what I did in the beginning. I want to create my own spreadsheet of winners. Okay, so let's say this guy, right? Let's say this guy is a winner. Let's say this guy is a winner, okay? And then I drop these losers, and then I keep my winners, right? And then the way I do stuff is, I want to walk you through this, obviously, and everything's going to make sense. I'm actually going to walk you through an actual campaign that allowed me to have a massive breakthrough in my business. And then everything else, everything else I'm doing as a marketer is modeling that approach. I'm going to walk you through that, and you guys will have a huge aha moment, and it's really going to be beneficial for you in your business. I'm going to give you, how many of you guys are getting or buying traffic right now out there? You're actually like paying money to get traffic right now. Quick why? Somebody's saying I'm off. I'm not sure if, okay, I should be on. This thing is showing that I'm on, so we should be good. Okay? A lot of you guys are buying traffic. Okay, I'm going to do. I'm going to start. I'm going to identify, okay, 3 or 4 different sources, maybe 300 clicks each, 200 clicks each. I would not, necessarily invest for 1,000 clicks right from the get-go. It depends on what your budget is. Okay, if you have a a little bit of a bigger budget, that's fine. You can get started with that. But whatever you're comfortable with. The main thing is you start with what you can. Okay, don't take your bread money to invest into this thing, because if it flops, you don't want to be in a position, to not have, money to feed your family like I didn't, at one point in time. So the idea is I'm getting traffic, okay, and I'm going to be getting this traffic from these guys, and it's going to go right here. Actually, I'm going to do it like this. I'm going to give you guys a setup that I do, okay? This is my setup. This is how I identify my winners. This is how I dig my own well, all right, of fresh water to drink out of. And this is very, very start. Okay, Facebook is great. That's additional. That's multiple traffic sources coming in, and that's great, right? We're going to talk about pay-per-click. We're going to talk about retargeting. We're going to talk about a whole bunch of other stuff, right? There's social, PPC. There is, contextual. There is all kinds of stuff. But here is my setup. Okay, this is very basic. You can do it right now. Okay, this traffic, okay, is going to go to a rotator link. Okay, that's my setup. When it hits this link, it automatically will be split up into at least 3 different landing pages. Okay, this would be landing page 1, landing page 2, landing page 3. Okay. Now, the reason I want to do this, and this is all just hitting one link, okay? This is, guys, what I'm talking about right here is basic stuff, but just looking at your comments, at your feedback, you're not split testing, and that's terrible for your business. You got to be split testing, okay? If you're not doing this, right, you're wasting so much money. It's ridiculous. You could probably triple your income, just by doing this, because number one, you want to split test these guys. That's one level of split testing. Identify your winners here, and you want to identify your winners here, because each of these landing pages is going to lead into, right? Is going to lead into, well, in my case, right? If you watched video 2 or video 1 in the Total Domination Engineering, it's going to lead into a lead magnet, right? Okay, and then that lead magnet. Can you see this over here, right? That lead magnet is going to lead into your offer, okay? This is where you're making your money, okay? That's where people buy. But in the process, this is where you are building yourself. And with what I'm going to walk you through in video 3, this is your bread and butter right here, because this is not important. Money is a byproduct. Conversions is a byproduct, okay? You focus all of your strategy, all of your energy, and as much attention as you possibly can on this right here. If you do this correctly, I'm going to walk you through this in the 3rd video. You will get this. Trust me. Right? You will get this. When you do this and position this properly, okay, this will happen automatically, and you're going to run circles around your competition. Okay, if you do this properly. So that's why the next video is going to be majority of it is going to be about this and about this right here. Okay, so I'm getting my traffic to a rotator link. What's a rotator link? You guys can go to like ClickMeter. You can go to, there's quality click control. There's just Google rotator traffic or link rotators, right, or campaign rotators, and you can find there's tons of them. And of course, I might walk you through some recommended ones and actually how to set it up in the 3rd video. I want this to give you some ideas again. And breaks things down. So I have one link over here, okay? Traffic hits this, it will automatically redirect them. First visitor goes to this page, second visitor this page, third visitor here, and then so forth, right? So it just rotates automatically. Let's say this page is converting at, 20%. This page is converting at 36%, okay? And this page is converting, let's say, at 54%, okay? Which page are you going to keep? All right, which page are you going to keep? Of course, you're going to keep the one that's converting the highest, correct? Am I frozen? Okay, I think I'm good. Okay. I'm going to keep the winner, all right? And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to eliminate my loser, okay, in real time, because this link doesn't change. You see what I'm saying? this link doesn't change. So I'm constantly getting traffic over here, but I'm watching my conversions on my landing pages, and I'm going to eliminate my loser. I'm going to keep my winners, my 2 winners, and I'm going to come up with another version of a landing page, okay? And I'm going to try to beat my highest converting landing page percentage for conversions. Does that make sense? Okay? And that's how you optimize, that's how you split test, and it's a never-ending game, and it is a game. It's not something you just do once and set it up and say, okay, you know what, there you go, I'm just going to run traffic to it. Because if you're getting 1,000 visitors and you're converting at 20%, you're only getting 200 leads, right? Well, if you can bump it up to, say, 30%, that's 36, that's 360. You just got yourself 160 more opt-ins from the same amount of visitors, right, for the same amount of money. Does that make sense? 160 leads, if this is done properly, 160 leads can potentially be 20 to 30% buy ratio, okay? So you do the math on it. That can potentially be 30 plus sales for you, right? 20 to 30 sales plus. Then depending on the price point, that can potentially, be worth hundreds if not thousands of dollars for you. All because you took the time and you implemented the strategy of split testing, right? Now, what if you can bump your landing page to a 54% conversion rate? I'm going to walk you through and show you examples in video 3. Again, free stuff. I'm just going to teach you this, right? That's why, I wanted to kind of cover some grounds here so you're ready for that stuff, because it is important. You literally just multiplied your income, right? And then when you have a back end on this, my goodness, you just like increased your income by potentially thousands, if not tens of thousands of dollars. Okay, that's one thing. Number 2 thing, or this is number 2 thing, but going back to this number 1 thing here, same thing with this traffic source. Guess what I'm going to do? Okay, I'm going to have this traffic run to another rotator. I'm just going to demonstrate it like this. Okay, and that's going to be my second rotator link, number 2. Okay, and I'm going to have all of these guys go to the same process. Okay, rotator 3, and each traffic source has its own rotator link and a set of landing pages. Now, these landing pages can be the same landing pages. Okay, you just have to have a unique rotator link so you can track the number of clicks that are hitting these landing pages. Does that make sense? So if I say this guy's going to deliver me 300 clicks, all right, this guy's going to deliver me 1,000 clicks. And then this guy, 500 clicks and so forth, right? And then I'm looking at my, how many clicks I'm actually getting here, and then my conversion ratio for the same amount of traffic. If I keep my landing pages to be the same, right? Well, I can easily tell which traffic source is good. Does that make sense? So if I'm keeping the same landing pages, and I'm seeing a conversion rate from this guy right here, 20, 36, 54 on average, and then conversion from this guy, 6%, 2%, and maybe 8%, well, I know that this guy is going to send me, is probably sending me junk traffic, right? So I'm going to eliminate this guy right here. Does that make sense? And I'm going to keep this guy, and then if this guy is somewhat similar, you'll be able to identify your winners. And so what I did in the beginning is I created myself a spreadsheet, okay? That's how you start to dig that well for yourself that you can always come back to, right? And if you need to do a quick promotion, if you need to do a quick, a quick influx, of income, for whatever you need. You have a list of people that have been proven, right, to convert well for you. That's your own. Does that make sense? And we're just talking about just literally the very, very basic, very foundational stuff. Let me just take a quick. Okay. Is this, okay, so this is freezing up. Let me see if I can change my thing here to like 480. Okay, this should be good, I think. Let me make sure. Okay, I just changed my resolution to 480, so we should be better now. Okay? All right, cool. Are we clear, folks? So, I mean, I was not going to go into this right here, but seeing that so many of you guys are not split testing, I'm like, ah, man, you got to split test. Okay? Okay, so you guys can go to thetrafficmall.com and check out. It's a free account. You can create yourself a free account, browse through that, and you know, and take a look. Okay, or just go directly to udemy.com. Doesn't matter. It's going to take you to the same place. Then what you can do is once you have this traffic coming in, right? You have these people coming in and hitting your landing page, okay, for whatever you're promoting. Then, depending on your conversion rate, okay, you want to add additional stuff. I want to identify my winners, and I want to scale my winners, and I want to automate them. Okay, make sure that you have a positive return on your investment. Okay, you have positive return on your investment, and then you can automate this thing, and then you add another traffic source.